Do you know if the people that we've just had as guests, if the same type of people have come out and said that there's a concave Earth?
No, that's funny you mentioned that.
Yeah, like
I was just thinking of concave Earth the other day, and I don't know what made me think of it. I don't know. I just glanced at the Bible on my desk, and I concave Earth came to mind.
Well, I was thinking in a concave Earth, like if you're on a naval ship.
Yeah.
That scene from what's that one with George Clooney and them? The storm.
Concave Earth theory? Is that what this is about?
Oh, the Perfect Storm with Mark.
No, actually they're talking about flat Earth,
yeah,
but they were mentioning concave Earth because
going up waves like that.
Not to get off on a tangent. Yeah, we have time to finish the interview. Don't worry, guys. There's
a lot of people that talk about concave Earth thing try to.
But I have to go on a little rant.
Show evidence for it.
I saw it in the theater.
There's not as much evidence for it.
Effects, right? and kind of an interesting take on.
What's that theory?
Because this was way before.
I don't know.
The Earth is flat, but concave. Like it's still like.
And when they got to that last scene.
Yeah, like
you
ever seen?
Everybody died.
There's an episode of Star Trek where it actually
I hadn't
has like
so the entire story.
A concave Earth kind of deal.
Was made up.
Like, if you think of like
they were just writing it
they describe it like a roulette table.
Yeah.
But there's no evidence for that because that would mean that at certain points the Earth would be coming up, but we don't see that.
But you know what I'm saying though, like if you're gonna have tidal waves
now. However, there's certain things that make me question whether or not we live on a spinning ball at 1,000 miles an hour that rotates around the sun. As the sun travels 66,000 miles an hour through the universe, and as our galaxy is traveling like 1,000,000 miles an hour through whatever vastness of space they tell us. That's way too much movement. We don't see that much movement in the stars. If we were moving that much, the constellations would be different every year.
We've got Navy, land surveyor, flight instructor.
But besides that, have you ever been outside at night and seen Venus?
Yeah.
Why are we able to see the stars and stuff at night though? Because we're facing away from that guy, right? The sun. But think about the model that we're told about the universe. What are the order of the planets? The sun, then Mercury, and then Venus, and then Earth. So Venus is in between Earth and the sun. But we see the night sky because we're facing away from the sun. But we can see Venus at night.
That's true.
That makes no sense.
I thought you saw it in the morning and at dawn.
The other night, I saw it at 2 o'clock in the morning, dude. The dead of night.
Yeah. Well, how can you travel east and west and still make it to the same place?
Because all you're doing is going around it. Like, okay. You realize that that's the only way anyone's ever circumnavigated the globe?
What do you mean?
It's only been done east to west. How come no one's ever done it north to south? If it's a ball and can be done. Right? Yeah. Nobody's ever done it north to south. And the reason why you can do it east to west is because the way that flat Earth is described is like, think of it more like a dinner plate. Okay? Now, if north is the center of the dinner plate, right? Because that's even the way that our compasses are set up. Your compass only points one direction.
Yeah.
It only points north. Everything else is in relation to where north is. So if north is the center and you go around to the left, you're going around east. And you can circle all the way around, start one point, keep going east, and come right back to where you started. Or west, same way.
Yeah.
But could you go north-south? No. Because then you'd have to be going on the underside of the dinner plate. That's exactly why no one's been able to do north-south circumnavigation. Or check this out. The water in this bottle, right? No matter how I turn the bottle, how does the water stay? Stays the same all the way across, right?
Yeah.
Stays level. In a pool, in a bathtub, in a puddle, in a lake, water's always level, right? How much of the earth is covered in water, man?
Most of it.
Like 70%? And water is always level? Sounds like a pretty flat ball to me, man.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff out there that is causing me to ask questions.
I haven't really looked into it.
Well, now's a good time to start. Because honestly, dude, I think we're being lied to on such a massive scale, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that I do believe.
Well, I honestly think that the American people are being robbed for $56 million a day. Or $20 billion a year.
Taxes?
NASA. I think they're a joke. And I think SpaceX is going to be just as bad. SpaceX is like their little lapdog. But yeah, don't believe anything I say, man. I could be crazy. After all, I'm pretty sure the world's flat. Remember that.
So, let me just say this, Mark. I remember back, oh man, when I was younger, man, 2004 driving wireless free vehicles and stuff.
I get all kinds of... You know what? People, like, face-to-face really stop and think about this stuff. But when you talk to someone online about it, they're very quick to call you an idiot or every other name in the book, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of keyboard warriors is what I call them.
Yeah.
And it's weird because a lot of their answers that they try to come up with are no. It's like, dude, I'm smarter than that. I can think for myself, you know? Like, when I look up and I see the moon and the sun at the same time. Like around like now, at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And the sun's way up there high in the sky. And then like you look over there and the moon's like over there. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
Like the moon during the day? You ever stop and ask yourself what's in the sky on the other side of the world? If we got both objects over here, what do they got over there?
Yeah.
Is it just blank? Just empty?
Until the moon rises. It's probably just dark.
No. Next time you see that happen, check out what's in the sky over like Pakistan or Africa.
What is it?
It'll be the same kind of moon that you're looking at. Like if you're looking at 3/4 of a full moon, they will be looking at 3/4 of a full moon. if you look up what time their moonrise is and what time their sunset is, you'll see that they have something in the sky, which is impossible if we live on a ball. And we can see both things on this side. There's no way to see both things, or like both things on one side and one thing on the other side. That's impossible. Especially when they're that high in the sky, to the point where you can see the whole thing. Like if the sun was setting, like here, then I'd give you a little leeway on that, you know? Because then it's like, oh yeah, it's on the edge. Of course, maybe they can see the light. But if it's up there, no.
So there's flat earth theory suggests everything's rotating around us?
Yeah, like a child's mobile.
Like what?
Like a mobile. You know those things like in a child's crib that spin around it?
Oh, yeah.
Like that. Like, check this out. You ever been outside on like an overcast day? You live by the beach, so of course. On an overcast day and you watch the sun almost look like it's burning a hole through the clouds, right? So when did the sun all of a sudden become a death ray over California? Because if it's 93 million miles away, when the light hits that side of the earth, the light is pretty even, should be, across the earth. So why is it only concentrated on one dot in the sky, like it's a laser beam? Right?
Wait, what do you mean?
When you see the sun burn through the clouds and it leaves like just a hole around the sun, right? How does that happen, dude? Because the sun should be warming up the whole side of the earth. Like all the clouds should be warming up if the sun's 93 million miles away. But yet it's acting as if it's some like death ray kind of laser pointing right at Southern California or wherever you are, you know? So when did it become like a Dr. Evil freaking laser beam?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
I didn't look into that.
But check this out. If it's local and acts more like a light bulb, think about like when you have like a cold room and you turn a light on and you like see the haze around it and then you see it clear up around the light. It's exactly what you see with that.
Yeah. Is it religious talk?
Well, you see, that's the thing is, no matter what, this kind of ties in with religion. Because if it's a spinning ball out in space, that can be an accident. That can happen by chance, possibly, right?
Yeah.
But if this is built the way it seems, like we're in like a giant terrarium, somebody had to build the terrarium.
Yeah.
Like if you saw a fish tank sitting in the middle of the desert, you wouldn't think it got there just by accident, right?
Yeah.
That'd be impossible. Well, same thing. Like they're being an atheist kind of right out the window on that one.
Yeah, but same thing with the Earth, you know what I mean? It still suggests some kind of creator.
Well, yeah, no, exactly. But the thing is there's no argument against that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no argument against if it is flat the way it is described. Like, there's just no argument against that. Like, there's no way to say, oh, yeah, it got here by accident.
Yeah.
The whole evolution debate, out the window, bro. Alrighty, man.
Nice talking, man.
Nice talking to you, Zane. Have a good